But
so many feels.
Yeah. One show that like I got into this summer is Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I keep hearing about that show, but I don't watch it. I just like something's telling me.
Of all the people that I know, like you should see it. Like Brian, you should see it too.
I watched like the first episode, and it was really slow. And
Okay. The thing is, like, my brother prepared me for it. He's like, all right, it's gonna be like kind of like really dense, a lot of names that you're not gonna remember, like for a while, like because there's a shit ton of names, and not only just like names, but like weird names to us because like it's like like kind of like. Oh, like
to us normals.
It's like Renaissance names, something like that, or like like Tyrion. It's just like it's one of those things where it's, and he's like the Peter Dinklage, the imp, who like he's won Emmys and he deserves it because if you watch it, he will be your favorite character. It's almost guaranteed because he has the best lines. He's like the best personality. But going back like to the show overall, it's like long and stuff like that. But it's completely worth it. Like I didn't like get hooked until like I think maybe 5th episode, first season. Like because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stick with this because it's like really dense. And I was watching it and just like more and more. It's like, all right, my percentage of being hooked is going up. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch the rest.
Addicted.
Yeah, it got addicting, and it like easily got number 2, like of like TV shows of current TV shows. I mean, obviously after Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I just haven't been watching much TV lately. Been playing more games and just going out and doing other things instead of watching TV. The only
Minecraft.
Yeah, well. Actually going out and doing things like walking around, maybe hanging out with a couple friends now.
Oh, so the opposite of the Minecraft.
Well, I still Minecraft, technically, yeah. Yeah, but I don't watch too much TV anymore.
Well, it's actually like a lot of people don't like watch TV. Like the whole thing, like the trend is like if it's on the internet, you can watch it whenever you want.
True. Yeah.
That's going to become a trend where like. Cable companies, they better get their shit together and like lower the prices because I guess I saw something like we're paying more for like cable and stuff like that, like way more than like Europe does.
Yeah.
Like they get like better like cable and internet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we're paying so much more and like less quality too.
Yeah, I've heard about that where like parts of England, like even rural parts will get so much faster than what we have here for so much less, like $12 a month. It's the whole thing, like it's like I understand it's business, but I mean like have some respect, have some like integrity. Well, hopefully that'll change soon. Have you heard about Google making internet? Google's coming out with new internet. It's like 1 gigabit per month, and it just completely blows every other company out of the water.
I mean, Google's doing everything. I mean, you hear about like they're gonna make like a Google car, something like that.
My brother calls them the real life Skynet, basically the company that's gonna end the world, take over.
I didn't see that.
Well, it's like it's always been like the kind of thing, like machines becoming self-aware, and it's almost becoming like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah. We know about it, yet we're doing it. Still.
Like one thing I was like thinking about like self-fulfilling prophecies in society is like music, like how like dubstep, Skrillex, like all that kind of like techno-ish kind of music. Like you remember like all these like films like 80s and stuff like that. Like like they're thinking about the future is a bunch of people like in clubs dancing to techno music, and you're like, that's stupid. But it's coming true.
I love that kind of techno music. I'm a big EDM fan. It's just a dubstep. That's the only thing I can't handle.
But it's coming true. Like that kind of music. It's becoming the future.
The future's now.
Yeah. The whole thing is like that stuff is coming out. It's like I'm thinking that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like we're like. It's kind of like a joke thing, like thinking like the future is like techno stuff or like something similar to techno, like techno electronic, and it's becoming that. It's that's what it's gonna be. Like all this stuff, like rock and roll, country, bluegrass, all that stuff. It's gonna go away. It's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be under classical music.
No, it's gonna stick around for a lot longer. It's just that since with the uprising of EDM comes along, all these people that could basically produce their own music in their basement and then release it out on CDs for their campus or local music store. And people actually get famous by this. Like, I don't know if you've heard, there's actually a 17-year-old that got famous this way called Madeon up in France. Basically, this kid is a mix of, I don't know if you've heard of Daft Punk.
Yeah, no, actually, I love Daft Punk.
Yeah, who doesn't love
Daft Punk?
Yeah. People basically say if somehow Daft Punk and Deadmau5 were to have some sort of child, this guy would be it.
Really?
His music is really amazing. It's definitely something really fresh. Right now, he doesn't have an album out. He's only a YouTube guy. But he's actually been performing recently, and he's only 17. That's the thing that, well, right now probably 18, but that's the thing that blew my mind. When he first started, he created a remix of one of Deadmau5's songs, and he won the contest. Out of like thousands of people that entered, this 17-year-old just blew everyone out of the water.
Well, that's kind of like trending nowadays. Like, like these people like getting more and more famous in music, like Bieber, Miley Cyrus. Just like
except Bieber doesn't have no talent. He just got famous because he's
so he has talent.
I wouldn't say he has talent. No. Well,
I'm saying I was referring to your double negative.
Some girls are about to get pissy at me, but I don't care. This guy Madeon, he has talent. I don't know if you've seen him. He actually made a remix out of 37 songs in one song.
How long is the song?
The song's like 2 minutes, I think.
What?
Well, how's it even possible?
You can YouTube it right now. It's called Pop Culture by Madeon.
Wait. Was that the thing with the little board, the little touchpad board thing?
Ableton Launchpad.
I saw that. I think I saw that from your post.
Yeah, that guy's just. You could tell this guy has talent. You could do something like that. 37 songs into one brand new, out of nowhere song. And he did this with another EDM artist called Wolfgang Gartner. His music's really. Really choppy, but still has a melody, sort of like Skrillex, except not dubsteppy. Yeah. And he somehow made a remix with a lot of his songs also. So this guy Madeon definitely knows what he's doing. He's really talented. He knows his shit really good. So
Madeon, if you get famous and you're listening to this podcast, you can be our sponsor someday. But
he's already famous. A lot of people know him already.
Okay, I'll replace getting famous with getting money.
Well, I'm sure he's starting to rake in money. He is performing now at some venues. I want to see him. I really do. He's from his songs. His songs are just amazing.
I'll definitely have to look up stuff.